Now, the magnificent Manuka honey boom. For years, our Kiwi cousins have had us believing their sweet nectar was second to none. But as it turns out, some of ours is just as good.
Australia has some of the best medicinal honey that's out there in the world.
Very proud. We just love our little bees.
Considered liquid gold by some, Manuka honey has long been hailed for its healing ability.
Absolutely recommend it for a lot of my clients for colds and flus, in particular sore throats, because it is antiviral and antibacterial.
It's long been thought New Zealand has the best in Manuka honey, with its products sold right around the world. But new research is showing Australian Manuka honey is just as good, if not better, and it's good news for users.
This study can only mean great things for consumers.
This great new research is very exciting for Australian users of Manuka honey.
Nutritionist and naturopath Ross Walter swears by Manuka honey.
Manuka honey is amazing as a practitioner. It is antiviral, it is antibacterial and antifungal as well, so it can be used for a great deal of medical treatments.
He's always sourced his from New Zealand, but that might now change.
Absolutely, especially being able to support Australian business and promote Australia in such products. I think it would be great.
So we found that we've got at least some of these species of Australian Manuka that are just as powerful, if not more so, than the New Zealand variety.
Dr Narelle Chokchanen from the University of Technology, Sydney, is behind the study, which examined 80 honey samples and found Australia's honey also carries those vital antibacterial properties.
I think it will mean that our beekeepers will get a better return for their honey, and it will also put Australian honey on the market and be recognised for its medicinal properties as well.
It's sweet news for beekeepers like Les Brown and Norma Bovane.
Anything that'll help like humankind is worthwhile looking into.
Les says he's always known what the study has now confirmed.
It's actually better than the New Zealand strain of Manuka honey. It's the trace elements in the ground, so New Zealand don't have the same sort of ground that we have here.
It has been a long time coming before that was identified, and I'm very proud now that it has been identified.
Both agree the bee and honey industry in Australia is going from strength to strength, and hope this latest news will help it grow even larger.
Our club membership's gone from about 70 up to over 200 in the last 12 months.
Here in Australia, it will help the industry.
And that's good news for users. Currently, prices range from $20 for a small jar to hundreds for the high-grade medicinal honey.
So I would say that the demand for this Manuka honey far outweighs the supply of the honey, so the prices will keep going up until we can satisfy the consumer demand for the honey.
But with Australia now leading the pack, it's expected production will soar, bringing prices down. And wouldn't that be sweet?
I think more and more people will want to be able to get their hands on it.
Honey in itself is a healing product.